In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to print grid lines in LibreOffice Calc. If you've ever hit print and wondered why the faint cell lines you see on your screen don't appear on paper, this is the quick setting you need. Grid lines are visible by default while you're working, but they're intentionally turned off for printing unless you enable them. Start by launching LibreOffice Calc. Open a spreadsheet you already have, or create a new one if you just want to test the setting. It doesn't matter what's in the sheet. The grid lines will apply regardless of your content. Now, look to the top of the window and open the Format menu. This is in the main menu bar on Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. From that menu, choose Page Style. Depending on your version, it may appear simply as Page, but Page Style is the common label in recent releases. A dialog box will open with several tabs across the top. Click the tab labeled Sheet. This is where Calc controls what prints for each sheet, including optional elements like comments, row and column headers, and the grid lines we're after. Find the section labeled Print in the middle of the window. In that section, check the box for Grid. Sometimes the wording appears as grid lines, but it's the same option. This tells Calc to include the on-screen grid when sending the document to your printer or when creating a PDF. Once you've checked the box, confirm your change by clicking OK. That's it. The setting is applied to the current sheet. If your file has multiple sheets and you want grid lines on all of them, repeat the same change while each sheet is active. If you'd like to double-check how it will look, use Print Preview from the File menu. You should see the grid lines clearly. If they appear too light, remember that grid lines use a subtle style. For darker, thicker lines around specific cells, apply cell borders instead. Borders print with the exact style and thickness you choose. A few quick tips to keep things tidy. If your grid lines seem to vanish at the page edge, you might be zoomed out in Preview, or your content is scaling. Check your page size, margins, and scaling in the same page style dialog so the sheet fits comfortably on the page. Also, this grid line setting is saved with the document, so you won't need to re-enable it next time for that sheet. To recap, open your spreadsheet, go to Format, choose Page Style, switch to the Sheet tab, check Grid under Print, and click OK. You're ready to print with grid lines visible and your data neatly framed.